and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing another speed build. Now this is only my second speed build, so it's not going to be the best thing ever, but I am quite happy with the outside. I was quite happy with the inside until I was watching back this recording, and I feel like it's kind of bare, but at the same time I don't mind that, because if you download this lot from the gallery you can add your own kind of design on the inside to fit your style. So I don't know what I'm going to call this quite yet. I think I'm going with the classic brick bungalow maybe. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet, but obviously you'll have seen what it is from the title. This is built in Willow Creek. I was going to make it one of my houses for this new whole rebuilding the world thing, but I've decided, because I like all my houses to match, and I don't want to build this one and then decide on a different style for the rest of it. So what I'm going to do is just build all the houses, and then once I'm happy with a whole lot of houses that fit together and I've completed like a whole world, I'm going to do like a machinima slideshowy kind of video with screenshots of all the houses throughout each different world. So this may feature in my new revamp of Willow Creek, or it may not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, because like I said, I want all the houses to match, and I'm afraid that if I like pigeonhole myself into starting with this house, then the rest of them won't turn out how I want, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just gonna, like I said, build from now on, and if I think that this house fits with the area and the other houses that I choose, then I'll add it into my new revamped Willow Creek. So I'm not that great at landscaping, but I've just watched a lot of other people's videos and picked up on things that they do. So I went with just the plain white theme of the flowers here, and because it's on only a 20 by 15 lot and they're meant to be a starter home lot, that's how I like to play anyway. It is quite an expensive house. I actually have no idea how much it is. It's obviously not a starter lot, but I didn't want it to be like crazily all landscaped, really fancy and stuff. So I just did the little rock edging around, not even like the little fencing or whatever. And the two little trees near the stairs, I did put in some planter boxes. And as you can see, yeah, the inside's just a square, which I did actually build the square off camera and work out how I wanted to do the layout of all the rooms, because I didn't want to spend half an hour trying to do that. Although at the end here you can, or maybe it's just here, yeah, I do move around a little bit, like I can't decide, but yeah, this is a layout I went with, and considering it is just a box, I think I did alright with how I laid it out. This house does have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, but I wanted to add a laundry, but there just wasn't enough room because the house is obviously not very big. So I just added a little laundry in the main bathroom, which is the one at the end of the hallway. I did start out with this wallpaper, but I decided everything was too brown and timbery, so I changed it to like a grey and white. And I didn't want to do this to start off with, because I have a habit of lately making everything just grey and white. I've gone with this like Hampton style theme, but I've taken it way too far, and every time I finish a house I'm like, yeah, great, the whole thing's just grey and white and it looks terrible. So I just did the wallpaper to be grey and white, and then I still left all the like timber kind of furniture around the house with a little bit of white. Yeah, see, I thought the timber against that like timber wallpaper bit looked so stupid that you couldn't even barely see it. So I think, or maybe I did keep that timber and just change the wall color. I don't know. We'll see in a minute. But yeah, as you can see here, I didn't put anything on the coffee table, which I wish I had of now. Like I said, I did end up thinking it was quite, actually, is that even grey? Maybe, is it grey or blue? No, I think it's grey. Yeah, I wish I had have added some more decor throughout the house, but again, it's not meant to be like a massive fancy house. It's just meant to be like your average family lives in it. So I'm not that concerned. And like I said, you can add your own style to it if you want to download this lot off the gallery. And my origin ID is down below in the description if you wanted to find that. I did also put pet stuff in, so whoever lived here could have pets, because I like pets. But the problem is I now find myself with anything I build or redecorate that every household has a pet. And like, I suppose, is that reality? I mean, most of the people I know have at least one cat or dog, but maybe I suppose I live in like suburbia though, like more in the city. I suppose people wouldn't have as many pets because they're in like apartments or something. Let me know down below if you have a pet and if it's a cat or a dog or a guinea pig or whatever. I actually have a dog and two turtles, and they're pretty cool. But they're quite hard to look after. Like you have to clean out the tank very often, and it's quite a big tank, so it takes like a lot of hours to clean. So they are pretty high maintenance animals. I also want to get a little gecko. They're like super cute, but just another thing to look after. Um, yeah, I'm taking a while on this lounge room. Also, if you don't think it's sped up enough, like the video is too long, let me know because I did mess around so many times with speeding it up, but I thought this worked out best. I think it's sped up 6 times. Yeah, so now I think we're finally onto the kitchen and the dining room. I also really struggled with this because it looks like a big area now, but the way I did the kitchen, it's like didn't really fit. So I had to bring the house back another square, like add some more room to it to work it out. And I still didn't get to put the bar stools in here at this little bench bit like I wanted to because they just didn't fit. But I did end up liking the way the kitchen turned out, so that's okay. I also, these are my favorite counters, like they're probably everyone's favorite as well. I just wish they had more colors. Like I would have liked the darker wood because I find the darker color, it's like too orange. But they obviously don't have that and I wanted to use these ones. So I just went with this like, I don't even know what that color is. Like light timbery kind of color, or would you call it like an orangey brown beige? I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with a light timber color. So I went with that throughout the house. I mean the kitchen, and I think for the dining room, I chose a white dining table. I know the lounge room was all timbery, but I wanted to still keep like lighter colors through the house, so I did end up with the darker timber chairs, I think, for the dining room as well. Yeah, here is where in the screenshots, you'll see that wall there where I just put the like kids behavior chart or whatever that thing's called. It's very bare because I ended up moving that chart somewhere else and I didn't end up putting anything else on the wall, which I kind of regret, but that's easily, like, you can easily add that in yourself if you wanted to, but I do wish I did put something there. Yeah, see, the space left for the dining room was very small and it didn't really work out how I wanted to. I really wish the house had have just been a little tiny bit bigger, but and then when I was watching this back the first time, I was like, oh, that actually looks kind of cute. Why didn't I keep that? Yeah, I didn't keep that. I changed it around to this, or not this table, but a rectangle table. I also struggled with the, what do you call it? Rugs in all the rooms because, like, I don't build that often, which I'm hoping to, like, do a lot more of recently. But, yeah, because I'm not like so familiar with the rugs, I had a hard time trying to fit what size I wanted for like the dining area. And did I? No, I think it was just the dining area, not the lounge room. Yeah, so I fiddle around with the rugs a lot, but I'll get used to that with time. Yeah, see, I tried to make the lounge room bigger, that I mean smaller, that just didn't work out. So I ended up having to, yeah, draw the house back, which made the bathroom bigger, which that's when I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to put the laundry in there because see now it was bigger. So yeah, I also like I love this house, but it's a shame that it doesn't have a backyard. Like this lot would be cool on a 30 by 20, I reckon. But yeah, we don't have a backyard, but what can you do with a 20 by 15 lot? I was also gonna make it like two roommates, but then to me Willow Creek is like suburbia, so where people move with their kids and stuff. So I ended up making it a little girls' room, but it has two beds, so they can be twin girls or just two sisters that are different age. But yeah, I went with the pink and purple theme for that room, I think. I actually don't make a lot of kids' rooms because I feel like there's like not many options. Like now I don't have kids' room stuff like the pack, so all I really have is the base game for them. So I always feel like there's just a bed and like the same stuff and it's so boring. But I think it turned out alright, but I don't plan on making like I see everybody's builds like they always have a children's room and I'm like, well, I don't know if every build needs a yeah, I don't know. But for this one I decided to go with one anyway. So there's a main bedroom, like a master bedroom, and then there's just the room with the two beds for the little girls in it. I don't know. I was trying to find. Oh, there. This took me for ages too, and I was so frustrated. Like I felt stupid when I figured it out where it was. I just wanted it like the little dining corner. Yeah, that thing. I think I went with that one. Yeah, because the ones that, like those ones, they didn't fit as good as I wanted, whether the corner one fitted better. But then, yeah, I had to get rid of the lights because it didn't work out how I wanted it to. But yeah, I ended up putting the dog on the top. And then, where do I move to? Oh, yeah, that's for the cat or the dog. I don't know. I didn't put any cat like scratch or anything, so maybe it could be for a dog, or you could add that yourself. I don't know. I think I ended up putting the bed for an animal in the girls' bedroom. Also, I know a lot of people cut out their bathrooms, but I don't really know why. I mean, it is just a bathroom, but with that, like, it takes not very long to do a bathroom. So let me know if you want to see bathrooms or if you don't want to see the bathrooms, if you find them kind of boring. But yeah, here's the like little laundry area. I figured all she needed was, or whoever did the washing needed, is a washer and a dryer and the little hamper basket. Also, in my builds, I like to make sure if there's more than one bathroom, they all match. So they've all got the same wallpaper, same tiles on the floor, the same sink and shower and toilet. So that's what I was doing. I was just copying it all and moving it over. Now we're on to the master bedroom. And I love this bed. I use it for everything. No, not that bed, but I ended up going with that one. But the one before, the first one that comes with cats and dogs, I use it for like every bedroom, even though it probably doesn't go, but it's just my favorite bed. I don't use this one as often just because, I don't know, it's not my favorite style to use, but I did quite like how it turned out in this house because I wanted it to be like really homey and like, yeah, so I went with the green. I quite like the green. I don't know if it really goes with the grey of the wall, like panel down the bottom, but I quite like how it turned out. And the matching bedside tables and the lights. I wasn't gonna go with lights because I have the lights on the wall, but I didn't know what else to put on the table, so I ended up just going with that. I also did I add anything here because that's really like looks crap how it's. Yes, the flowers. I was gonna say, please don't tell me I just left the lamp on that side and left it blank. So yeah, I like that rug too. It ties in like the grey, the blue. It's kind of, yeah, it's nice. Also, I went with these blinds because the only curtains that I could get to fit the window were curtains I didn't like. So I just went with the blinds because I thought they were way easier. Um, I also don't like how, if you can see on the left, the two windows are like up against the wall. I don't like that, but if I moved the windows, it looks stupid on the outside. So I was like, oh, I'll just deal with it, put the blinds over it, and it looks fine. So that's what I went with. And here's the girls' bedroom that I went for. Oh yeah, these are cats and dogs' beds, aren't they? Yeah, I'm glad they added these because, like I said before, it was just like the same old kids' beds, and it looked kind of stupid. So I went with the pink theme and I added a whole lot of stuffed toys. I just sized them down and put them on. Yep, here we go. One thing that bothers me about this tool though, like if I go up too far, there's like a gap, but then how they are now, they're slightly sitting through the table, but I was like, oh, that looks fine. I'll just leave it like that. Better than floating above the dresser or drawers, whatever you like to call those. I just want, yeah, kids' rooms, like I said, aren't my favorite to decorate, but this is actually probably one of my favorite ones because I kind of like, I added the toy box and the stuffed toys. Usually I just chuck like a bed and whatever in there and I just leave it, but yeah, I'm quite happy with this one, and I don't usually use a wallpaper like this, so I like how that turned out. We're going to get onto the screenshots in a minute, so I might just leave the video here. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye guys!